Hello everyone, I am Maham and in this video course, I'll help you understand about API Lifecycle Management with RapidAPI Studio. RapidAPI recently launched two products, RapidAPI Client, the VS Code extension, and RapidAPI Studio. RapidAPI Client helps you build, consume, and test your APIs without leaving your code editor. If you want to learn API testing with RapidAPI Client for VS Code, I'll recommend watching this course that I created recently on RapidAPI Client. It's free to watch and I'll link it in the description box below. Now, let's come back to RapidAPI Studio. By the end of this video course, you'll be able to build your own API, debug it, and test it using RapidAPI Studio. And in the end, I'll help you publish it and sell the API that you created on RapidAPI Hub to earn a passive income. The only prerequisites I ask of you before starting this video is that you need to sign up to your RapidAPI account. For that, I am typing rapidapi.com/studio in my search bar and then click in the sign in button right here. I can log in with Google, get a profile or Facebook account, or even provide an email or password. I'm going to log in with Google. Once it's done, I'll be directed to RapidAPI Studio dashboard. Here, I've already added a few APIs. As you can see, you just don't need to worry about this because in this video course, I'll help you explain all the steps involved in adding the API projects and monetizing it and publishing it on RapidAPI Hub. So without further ado, let's get started. What is RapidAPI Studio? RapidAPI Studio houses different RapidAPI products into a single platform to provide an integrated user experience to build, consume, and govern APIs. It has the power of RapidAPI Provider to help you publish your APIs on RapidAPI Hub. It utilizes the strengths of PAW to create different branches, sessions, and environments to quickly debug your APIs. In simpler words, RapidAPI Studio is the only place where you need to be during your API development lifecycle. This DevTool was created so that users do things quickly and not switch between products to perform tasks like writing a test, creating a new version, and so on. Let's now talk about why RapidAPI Studio exists. Developers around the world are facing challenges when it comes to API development. There are fractured development tools, workflows, and coding environments that exist due to a lack of integration across the developer lifecycle. All of this makes collaboration difficult and makes the developer or team unproductive. This problem becomes worse by the lack of a centralized repository for APIs and API tools. Due to this, the developers shift among different tools to perform different tasks. This is where RapidAPI Studio comes into the picture. It is the centralized tool created for API developers to help them every step of the way. Before we move on, go ahead and follow my Twitter account. This is the Twitter handle, MahamDev. I'll link it in the description box below. Follow it for all the developers' tips and tricks. In the next video, I'll be explaining the API lifecycle and how RapidAPI Studio manages the full API lifecycle, and also I'll be discussing the interface of RapidAPI Studio. So stay tuned.